Hey everyone, Allison here. You looking for gear, collectibles, houseware, and more from your favorite pop culture franchises? We've got you covered. Loot Crate offers a range of geek and gamer items for less than $20 a month. Want to bring your loot to the next level? Get a bigger box with even bigger loot with Loot Crate DX. If you're more the type to wear your geeky heart on your sleeve, then Lootwear, our monthly wearables and accessory subscription, is what you're looking for. Get ready for September's high-octane theme, Speed. This month's Loot Crate has a high-octane assortment of goodies from Batman, CW's The Flash and Arrow, Battlestar Galactica, Iron Man, and Gone in 60 Seconds. If you have a style need, you'll love our Speed Lootwear collection. Featuring Sonic socks for when you gotta go fast, a Transformers wearable for your world-saving needs, a winning Mario Kart tee, and more. This Lootwear collection is gonna zoom away quick. Haha, zoom. You have until the 19th at 9 p.m. Pacific to subscribe. So if you are listening to this podcast today and you want the Speed Loot Crate, that is today. You have until 9 p.m. today to subscribe and receive that month's crate. And when the cutoff happens, that is it. It is over. Make sure to head to lootcrate.com/HH and enter the code HH to save $3 off any new subscription. You're welcome.
Now entering Nerdist.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Allison and Alex. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Allison Hayslip, and for, like about the next 30-ish minutes, we're going to sit around and have a glass of wine and talk about the times. It's
not as good.
News and booze is better. News and booze is better. I should just stick with what works.
With us sitting in as a surprise guest...
Surprise!
Is the man who's here every week. The best Kinder Egg plastic man. Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
How do you surprise us every week, Tom?
Because you're surprised I haven't died of liver cancer from drinking.
That might actually be it.
It's really just
He's
Alex
still
and I
alive.
know. It's really just Alex and I doing this podcast, and for whatever reason, Tom just shows up in the garage.
Exactly.
Hey guys, we doing this today?
Yeah,
Even when
he's
we
been
change
let
the
go
time.
for about a year.
Yeah.
He just happens to know. It's a spidey sense.
You just need to stop being so consistent with your times of recording and
Yeah.
the place where you record.
Yeah, damn
Well,
it.
I'm going to keep showing up.
Damn it.
Oh, man.
How's
Hi,
everybody
guys.
doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Great story.
All right. Hey. I know. I'm trying to think of
I know.
anything fun
Oh.
and crazy. Yes.
I interviewed David Hasselhoff this week.
No.
This past
What?
week. Yeah.
What?
The Hoff. Don't hassle the Hoff.
I did not hassle him at all.
How?
So there was a GameStop managers convention conference, I guess, down in Anaheim.
That's a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. GameStop gets all of their managers from all of the North America branches together.
party.
It's like 5,500 people.
I
Jesus.
didn't know David Hasselhoff was a GameStop manager. I guess maybe
He's,
there's-
he's,
how he
he's
makes
fallen
the
on
money.
hard times. No, so they do this big 3-day conference, and a lot of the video game studios, will go to do presentations about their games that are coming out.
Oh, that's cool.
So I hosted Activision's
Oh, great.
presentation.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, which was great. And then as part of it, David Hasselhoff was there.
Amazing.
Because he
Why? Is he a voice in some game or something?
I just realized I don't know if this is announced.
Oh.
I think it is. Can you give me your computer real quick?
Google Hasselhoff and some sort of announcement.
For those who
Yeah.
don't know who David Hasselhoff is.
You guys
Knight Rider
talk.
from the 80s.
Hey, so
Hey! How are you doing, Alex?
I'm doing great. Very excited.
Before.
Well, because we're doing house stuff. So we
That's-
updated our
geez.
AC unit.
Fantastic. This is
We
exciting.
got a fancy AC unit. Well, it's lightly exciting.
No, I mean for-
and then we're doing solar.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we're gonna get solar
Can
installed.
you talk about the company you're using? Is this the
Great,
one
it's
that-
announced.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Got it. Back
Yeah.
to interesting.
All right, I'll talk about
conversation.
solar
Cool.
later.
I'm back.
What's up?
Yeah, so the new Call of Duty game that's coming out, Infinite Warfare, you know how they do like a zombie mode
Yeah.
in all of them now? So
Yeah.
the zombie mode in this one is an 80s
That's
zombie thing,
amazing.
and David Hasselhoff is in the 80s mode.
that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
I really should have checked all that before I started talking about it, because I did sign like an extensive NDA. So
Yeah.
I'm like, there are things I can't talk about, but this is one of them. Okay, great.
Well, that's super fun.
Yeah.
And you got to meet the Hoff.
I did, and he was
Michael
lovely.
Knight,
He was lovely.
the man who does not exist.
I know.
Yes, Michael. I
It's
suggest
great.
Turbo Boost.
So, but
I
it actually
love
made me
that.
very excited
I
for
love that
it.
movie.
It made me very
For sure.
excited for Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like
I
a super fun game to play.
It's fun. I sort of get into, I think, like every third Call of Duty game, I'll get like really into.
Right.
Like I got really into, I think, Ghosts was one.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, I don't know why, but like every once in a while, like every third one, I'll be like, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then I get like super deep in the online multiplayer. Like,
Yeah.
just love it.
Yeah. Well, this one's in space.
So
Yeah.
cool.
So many things I want to do.
I
in
got
space.
to play it. I got to play it a little. They had a Call of Duty XP event Labor Day weekend down at the Forum, and I went and I got to play a little of the multiplayer Infinite Warfare in space. It's kind of awesome because like when you die,
Yeah.
you're in a rig suit. So
Yeah.
when you die, your rig suit stops working and you lose gravity. And so as soon as you die, you're floating.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. It's cool.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Did you visit our moon base while in the game?
Our moon base looks badass.
They did. They put it
You
in.
could see,
Amazing.
you could see it out the window from the space station we were
Just
on.
as the half-hour He was like, well, we ran out of money.
Yeah.
But thankfully,
The
just
Circle
during
K
the
is
sign.
there. The Circle K is definitely there.
We spent all our money getting David Hasselhoff to do the ribbon cutting at the.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, David, we're
Amazing.
taking you into space.
Oh, amazing.
Hey,
he
Hoff.
would totally go.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
I feel
He's
like
the
he'd be
mayor.
like, thanks.
He's
the mayor of
he's
space.
the mayor of space.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff is the mayor of space.
Seriously, Elon Musk, we need to talk.
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff, the mayor of space.
Yeah.
You may have heard of me.
You seem to be invading it
Yeah.
lately with your.
Here's my
experiments.
business card.
Yeah, here's my business card. Yes, I did make that.
We'll see. But your solar panels, back to that. You're good?
Oh, yeah. So we're
You
doing.
got 'em?
So we're doing. Well, because I just
This episode's starting off awesome.
Yeah. So what happened was Heather's brother runs an electrician's company. I don't even know what it's called.
Cool.
General
Basically,
Electric.
they do corporate. Like they'll go and like run the electrical for the new Wynn Hotel in Vegas. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like that kind of scale.
Yeah.
And a while back,
Your house is not the Wynn Hotel.
no, not at all, which is why I'm sort of surprised. But they also then, a while back, got into solar because a lot of people were getting into solar, so they would
Right.
install solar commercially, but then they started installing solar
Residentially.
and because...
And emotionally.
Mainly emotionally. And because it's Heather's
My
brother
heart is
runs the
solar
company,
powered.
we get all of the panels and gear at cost.
Oh, nice.
So they're just going to give us whatever. I mean, we literally buy it from the supplier,
Right.
And then they install it, and they'll give us a deal.
That's
on
got to be
install,
weird
stuff
for
like
the
that.
supplier to be like, oh, yeah, we have an order for 5 panels. Because they probably normally sell in bulk.
Well, no, they do commercial. This is how they do it because what they do is they want to find out what the supplier has on hand because it's a whole
I
fucking
see.
process. Like they need to go to the city to get plans drawn up, and then they need the city to approve it. But the city doesn't really love approving solar because of LADWP.
Yeah.
Is the city,
Yeah.
and they make the money.
Right.
And they also have like, so this was crazy. So we got the new AC installed.
Right.
And the solar guy came out and said, you need to have them come and spot the meter. Basically, when you install a new meter in houses that are older, and meters like the meter and the like breaker box, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
The LADWP has to come out and tell you where they want it.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can't move a meter without them saying this is where we want it.
You
Right.
need to check it, right?
Did you
Well,
have to move your meter, though? Are you going to just
would.
replace it?
Well, no, you can't replace it without moving it. That's the
Oh.
whole thing.
Oh, that's
so if you're
weird.
going to replace your meter,
Yeah.
LADWP has to come out and tell you where they want you to put it.
Got it.
And they did want to, and the solar guy was like, they'll probably want you to move it here.
Yeah.
And that's where the guy came out and said, here. But the crazy thing was, because we also needed to do some updates on it because of the AC unit. Mm-hmm. So we were doing 2 things. And we were waiting on the quote from the solar. So if the quote came in at like $100,000, we would have been like, ha ha ha. Fuck that. You know what I mean? So we didn't
Right.
know 100% we were going to do the solar thing,
Right.
but we knew we were going to do the AC thing.
Right.
So I go online because you have to fill out this form to have them come spot the meter.
Right.
There's literally 2 links.
Okay.
Spotting the meter because you're
Okay.
moving it.
Right.
Spotting the meter because you're moving it because you're installing solar.
Oh, weird.
And I went, okay, well, I mean, I'm moving it because I'm putting this AC unit in, and
But I would let-
may
yeah.
install solar.
Right.
But again, if the quote comes in too high, I'm not going to fucking install solar right now. But so I need to get it spotted. So I clicked on the one that was like, just spot my meter. And
Yeah.
it's just literally a web form and a telephone number. It's like, just submit this form or call this number. I was like, oh, great.
Yeah.
I clicked on the just to see what the difference was.
Yeah.
I clicked on the solar thing. Holy shit!
What?
You have to fill out this permit application.
What?
They have to approve the permit application. There's
my
this
gosh.
whole list of like 16 steps you have to go through, all just for a guy to come and go, yeah, right there.
Wow.
Because if you're installing solar, they want to make it as difficult as possible because they do
Yeah.
not want you to install solar.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy, right?
Assholes.
Yeah.
Assholes.
So then, and essentially what happened was we thought about doing this like a while back.
Right.
To the point where I emailed like, this is my bills, and emailed everything in. And we just never did it. Like we kind of dropped the ball, like didn't
Right.
follow up, and I was like, whatever. And then the idea came to me again. I was like, we should really do that solar thing. And then I went back and looked.
Mm-hmm.
It was 4.5 years ago.
Oh man.
Time flies.
Meaning, had we pulled the trigger then, we would have already paid off the solar panels.
Yes. Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking asshole. I should have
Yeah.
done that. So now I'm like, whatever. Like, as long as it's not crazy hooker money, we're doing it.
Crazy
Crazy
hooker
hooker
money.
Yes.
How do I get some of that crazy hooker money?
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
some
it's
of that.
it comes through the sun. That's
You
why
get, you get crazy
solar.
You get crazy
Because of the
hooker money
crazy
through the
hooker
sun.
money.
Gotta
Wow.
get myself some solar.
Yeah, baby.
So we're gonna be solar powered soon. The show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Saving the Earth one podcast at a time.
100%.
There we go.
So we're also trying
That
to...
should be a big selling point for us.
Well, but the other thing that's really crazy is they give you, there's literally a device that sits on your desk and you see the exact amperage that you're doing and what you're using.
Like when
So
you
can
drive a
see-
hybrid car, you can
Yeah.
see when, yeah.
So all day you could just sit at your desk and be like, we're making more we're making more energy than we're using.
yeah.
Is that what you're gonna do? Sit at your desk all day and just look at that meter?
I know.
Yeah,
We're just
I know
going
it's
to lose
gonna be-
Alex.
I know. Well, and there's an
God,
app.
this podcast is going to become so boring because every opening story is going to be Alex talking about how much
is
energy he made.
How many kilowatt hours I'm generating
Yeah.
right now?
I hope you don't get solar.
I'm getting it. Well, maybe.
Wind power.
Unless
Come on.
unless it's hooker money.
Hooker money. I want some crazy hooker
Yeah.
money.
Crazy hooker money.
Crazy hooker money. Sorry.
Crazy hooker money is when you have so much money that you could do whatever you want,
Oh, I thought the hookers were
Like
crazy.
hire hookers?
like hire hookers.
Crazy.
Oh.
Like you could
No.
just be like, oh
I-
my God, I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Crazy hooker money.
You thought it was crazy hookers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the money that they make.
I have no problem with hookers, but I think I'd be scared to try one.
I totally agree.
I mean, I think it's great. There's a great service, but I mean, I just don't think I could do it.
I bet
Just
Jen
saying,
is
it's a
very
very-
happy about
it's a
that.
very-
Tom.
You guys know.
It's a very interesting
In case
moral
there's any
stance
hookers
you're
Yeah.
taking.
to our show.
I'm all
Try
right
me.
with it. I just don't
It's
think
just
I
not
could
for
do
me.
it.
I'd probably have performance issues. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
I like
wow.
to pay
Interesting.
for it. You know, I like the challenge. That's why I keep trying. So I try to get Allison on my good side someday. So
What?
what?
I don't even know what that means.
Never.
Oh God.
kidding.
Go to
Crazy.
emails.
Try to
Go
make it as
to
uncomfortable as
emails.
possible.
Somebody needs some crazy hooker money. That's all.
Go
I'm gonna
to
say.
emails,
All right,
Alex.
first email. This is from Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Josh.
He says, "Hey, Allison, Alex, and Super Volcano Tom. Huge fan of Dignation back in the day. So glad you guys brought back the podcast format of drink some booze and read some news.
Yes.
There was always a real dry spell there for a while. Heh? Dry spell? Get it? Anyway."
Got it.
Listen to Alex talk about his pilot experience a couple episodes ago, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I listen to the podcast while I fly to work.
what?
Sounds dangerous.
Thank you so much for giving me the
He
laughs at
flies to work.
9,500 feet, because having the autopilot fly you over Central California on the way to the Bay Area is boring as fuck
Oh, my gosh.
Podcast from
without
his
something
plane.
to listen to.
Let's get on that plane.
Yeah,
and do
keep up
it.
the good work,
Wait,
Josh.
he's not even going to explain what he does for work, that he gets to fly a plane to
did-
work?
No, it's his plane. So
Oh my
here's a
goodness.
picture.
All right.
Come in. That's a picture of Josh, and then this is the picture of his plane, which looks like it might be like a
Josh, your plane is
Yeah,
badass.
super badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I love that he had a picture of us up in his plane.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and
does
you
he
could
do?
see he was actually at 9,500 feet. That's the altimeter says that, so that's rad.
Josh, you're also a
Yeah,
handsome
Josh.
individual.
Well, hello. Well, hello. Somebody might want to take a trip in your plane.
I'm like, you fly planes to work? What?
Yeah, you do.
Don't crash your plane now that I just said that.
Oh God. Hey, Josh. Speaking of which, he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, they're talking to me."
He's like, I'm answering you. Can you hear me?
Email us back and let us know
Josh,
what
we
you
can't
do.
hear you. Yell louder.
I know. It's the plane, Josh. It's the plane. It's too loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's Josh.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going
That's
to actually
fun.
ask Josh a question.
I did. What do you do for a living that you get to
Oh.
fly around on a plane? Anyway, we also got an email from our favorite Australian,
Oh.
Harriet.
Hi, Harriet.
Yes.
Did you eat all my Tim Tams again?
Well, this is what she said.
It's about spiders, isn't it?
Miss Super Popular
Oh, boy.
at being Australian calling.
Yes.
That's the subject.
Nice.
Hey, Allison, Alex, and the very special guest.
Yeah, thank you.
It's Harriet here. I finally just landed back in Australia after 3 months of traveling, and I already
Oh my
have
gosh.
U.S. withdrawals. Remember, she was going to do that whole
That's
crazy
right.
trip.
Yeah.
My emptiness feels from Comic-Con were delayed and now have hit me that I'm finally home. I just wanted to say meeting you guys was seriously one of the biggest highlights of my trip. Alongside staying in Glen Watkins in upstate New York, which has 500 plus wineries, distilleries, and breweries.
Whoa.
Happy hour every hour. You guys should come visit.
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe we should do Drunksmiths there.
Oh, God, that would be amazing. In the fucking winter wonderland
That would be
of
kind of
upstate New
cool
York.
to hop around from
Place to
winery to do every episode.
Yeah. I now have some serious withdrawals of drinking easily in the U.S. with your free pours and West Coast In-N-Out burgers. Please come visit and bring some. I'll keep the scary spiders away from you, Allison.
Thank God.
Paren, there are seriously none in Sydney. And I owe you
Really?
Tim Tams.
Yay!
Melty or not. Stay awesome. Keep recording. Harriet. Oh, P.S. Allison, where did you get that green skirt you wore at the con?
Oh boy. Oh, I know what she's talking about. It's from a company called Mage or Mage, M-A-J-E. They're fantastic. I actually have a couple. They make really cool structured skirts, and the material is kind of like scuba suit material.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they're like bright colors. They're cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool. I dig 'em.
Mage.
Mage or Mage.
Mage.
Mage. I don't know.
Magey. Magey. Maybe it's
Magey.
mage.
It's probably just
It probably could be mage.
no, because it's a J, not a G.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
mage, but spelled funky.
Whatever.
Anyway,
So
great.
whatever.
Great
Are
talk.
we doing Drunksmith this year? Are we doing anything? for
Good. Tom, what? Yes.
We didn't talk about it.
regular Drunksmith? I mean,
We are.
Drunksmith's
Yeah.
happening.
I was unaware.
How could we not do Drunksmith?
I don't know.
Tom, what?
What did we talk
Tim
about?
Tam Tom.
Why did we need to talk about it? Obviously, we're doing Drunksmiths. Tim Tam
I don't
Tom.
pay attention.
It's Tim Tam Tom.
I
Tim
don't
Tam
listen
Tom.
very well.
Tim Tam Tom.
Don't worry, everyone. We're going to do Drunksmiths. We just got to figure out when.
When.
I mean, December.
Yeah, no, I mean,
We got months, Tom. I don't know why you're
I'm just
concerned about
really
this.
excited to
classic Tim Tam Tom, if you know what I mean.
You're such a Tim Tam Tom right now.
Classic.
Such a Tim Tam Tom.
All right, let's get to a story.
story? A story?
Although, no, let me hit this first.
Oh, what are we hitting?
A couple of people wrote in about
God.
the Good Samaritan law. Remember the Good Samaritan laws?
right.
So this is from Tatiana.
Hi,
Said,
Tatiana.
hi, Allison, Alex, and the masterful super volcano.
Yes.
Oh.
Hello. Just thought I'd chime in on the Good Samaritan law you guys were wondering about last week.
Yeah.
The law exists in some states to protect volunteers and heroes, like your therapist's granddaughter, from any legal repercussions after helping someone. However, these laws aren't applicable in every state.
you
So,
have to
in
know.
many first aid / CPR classes, you are instructed to always ask for permission to help
That's
someone.
right. Yes.
Oh.
But again, I go back to what if they're unconscious and you're like, I tried. I asked the
Yeah.
guy. He just didn't say anything, mainly because he's fucked up and unconscious. But
Yeah.
that way you aren't. That way you have a legal out if they try to come back to you for any issue. Oh, but this is interesting. When double checking this info,
Mm-hmm.
I also learned that this is invalidated if the helper asks for money.
oh, wow.
Yeah, and then the next line is, do people do that?
Yeah.
Hi, I saved your life. Give me money, please.
No, it's more. I think it's more like you're hanging off a cliff. I'll pull you up, but you have to pay me $500.
Yeah,
And
right.
people are like, yeah, whatever.
And then you're like, now I'm going to sue you because you broke my arm while you're
Yeah.
pulling me up. And also, you're a dick.
yeah.
I'm going to sue you because you're a dick.
Oh my god.
Anyhow, just thought I'd chime in. Hopefully, you don't get sued with any of this information, or hopefully, I don't get sued
we should
for helping out
we
with
should
this
have a
information.
disclaimer
Amazing.
at the beginning of our podcast that
Yeah.
nothing we say on here is
Yeah. Oh,
verified.
yeah. Like a legal. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not do anything we say. We are
entertainment
entertainment purposes
purposes
only. Do not put your penis in that.
What?
It is for entertainment
No, that
purposes
I
only.
recommend.
Huh?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that.
Why did that took a turn?
Well, I'm just thinking about
we're
like
guys.
things that
That's what we think
I'm thinking
about.
about things that you could purchase that they're like, hey, we know what this is for, but
Oh, I
don't
see.
don't sue us if
for
it breaks your dick. Your dick.
If it breaks your dick.
You said they said breaks your bit.
Breaks your dick.
Your bick. If
Your
it
bick,
pops
your
your
bick.
bick off,
Bit.
that's
Bick,
not
your
good. All
Story.
right, sorry.
I want a story.
This one comes in from
I want a
Jesse.
story. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Alex, Allison, and Super Volcano. Haven't written in ages, but thought you guys might want to check this out.
Yes.
Octobot.
Octobot?
Pretty cool. So, I mean, that's what's in the thing, Jess.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
robotics.
Yeah.
We all are thinking, oh, yeah, that robots are robots. They're just made of metal, and they're like Terminators, with like
Yes.
blah, 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 blah,
They're
blah,
going to
blah.
take over the world shortly.
There's a whole new thing, a whole new thought process
Okay.
on in robotics, and it's called soft robotics.
Okay.
So they've created this gelatinous
Ugh.
octopus
Okay.
that has no hard parts.
How?
Well, they used a lot of like silicone,
Okay.
and they did 3D model. They did 3D printing, but also 3D. What do they call it? Injecting.
3D injecting.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that is.
So basically, what it is that there's like this gelatinous ooze
Yeah.
that then they put things in,
Okay.
but they don't. But so like they instead of 3D printing, which is like slices and layers going
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's like a pool of silicone, liquid silicone, that then they put things inside
To give it structure.
to give it structure.
Okay.
It's like they almost say they have the structures already, the silicone thing, and then they inject items or basically print, harden the different areas of it inside it.
Interesting.
But so what they did is they've created this robot octopus,
Okay.
the Octobot,
Octobot.
that has
Is it
absolutely
related
no.
to Octomom?
It's related a little bit to Octomom and also Octodad. Was that the
Yes.
the video game?
Yeah.
But so the whole concept is that even its brain, even the brain of this robot, is made out of soft items.
Oh, interesting. So there's
So
no
what
like
they did,
wires or
there's
chips
no
or
wires, there's
something.
no electricity, there's no
How does that work?
battery. So what they've figured out is that it all works on chemical reaction.
Oh.
So it's a little bit like, I think we did that story a while back about that the logic gate that was only
Yes.
the circuit that was just fluid. It was like
Yeah.
a chemical reaction.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of concept, which is there's this chemical reaction that happens that then the output, like the result of it, is oxygen, 1 part oxygen. So what happens is that they do this chemical reaction that then essentially inflates a part of it that then says, okay, these legs go.
Oh, weird.
And then those legs start going, and then it off gases the thing, so then it's
Off-gases.
like,
Right.
yeah, like vents the oxygen, and then it's like, okay, now these legs go.
Right.
So it does this like walking movement,
Cool.
and all of it is just a chemical
wow.
reaction.
That's awesome.
And there's literally no physical parts,
What?
or no
No.
like hard metal. There's no metal in it.
Yeah.
So,
Is there a picture? Can I see it?
Yeah, there is. It's super cute.
applications for this? What are they saying it would do? Just like be
Well,
gelatinous
It's
robots.
adorable.
I know that's Octobot.
Oh,
Isn't that
I'd be okay if those robots took over the world.
They're just trying
Well,
to make a new Christmas fad toy. Like
Yeah, right.
Furby,
it's the
but-
Furby. It's the new Furby called Octobot. Every kid wants
It looks
one.
cool.
It just sits in your tub and does weird wiggling.
Can it get wet? I guess
Yeah.
it can because
Yeah.
there's no electricity.
So I think this is more of sort of like a proof of concept of where they
Right.
can go with this stuff.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, what will probably end up happening is sort of a hybrid of both. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like, but the thing that's interesting to me is this starts to go, okay, well that could be in your body. Yeah. Like there's
What?
a part of that then doesn't sort of like. It's not like a metallic thing. So now I'm starting to think like, well, this could be sort of like the whole sort of like thing that we're sort of excited about is this nanotechnology and sort of like nanobots in your body that are
Right.
like cleaning up your a nanobot that eats, you put it in your bloodstream and it eats cholesterol. Just like that's
Oh,
the
I
thing
see.
that it wants to do is just eat
Right.
cholesterol. So it's like great, never have to worry about cholesterol anymore or
Right.
heart attacks. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
heart attacks from blockages.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying
I feel like this is a
could
good
be
precursor because that's not going to be
like
this
to replace a limb, or do
No,
you
no,
mean
no, no.
actually?
so nanosize it
Yeah.
and then use that like targeted to
okay.
eat cancer cells.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's not a metallic thing that's in your bloodstream that
Yeah.
can have all the issues that having pieces of metal in
Dude,
your blood.
that's what
would
they
be.
need to create on Fuck Cancer Island.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Little nano octobots that eat cancer.
Yeah. Seriously.
It seems like you could put that thing like on a face transplant's face. Because like,
Hey, I'm
Wait a
sorry
minute.
that baboon ripped your face off.
Yeah.
We could stick an octopus on it.
seriously, because like it was like it's more
Good.
fleshy, right? And then it give you like the facial movements like you used to have, like the eyebrows and the cheeks and the nose.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just saying.
No.
It would make Terminator look more real, like in the future. Like they
Yeah,
have skin
honestly,
on the outside.
the first
Yeah.
thing my brain went to was like, oh, this is what they're gonna make like real dolls out of.
I think that's already happening.
Yeah.
That's
And by the way,
brilliant.
But the fact that
entertainment
they can
purposes
move,
only, because
right.
it may break your dick off.
It might break your dick off.
Well, you know. By the way,
That should be the name of this
I heard-
episode, please.
yeah,
It might break
done.
your dick off.
Break your dick off. But you know that that company that makes real dolls.
There's
is,
only one.
I mean, the company that
That's-
like started real dolls.
Okay, got it.
I mean, I'm sure there are people that make more of them.
Knock off real dolls.
Yeah,
sure.
it's just called Real Dolls.
Yeah.
By the way, I have not done a deep dive. I
What?
would love to be a 17-year-old boy again in the world.
You have BID'd so badly.
I know,
right now.
I know. But just think about it.
Okay.
Because we had first off, such a small access to porn. Like you needed to fucking Indiana Jones some shit.
Yeah.
To get yourself porn.
Right.
I had a magazine. It was a Penthouse magazine that we found in like a garbage chute.
Yes.
And we secreted it away, and only 3 of us knew about it in a sewer.
Oh my god.
And we would go, and the only time you'd be able to look at this magazine was if you went, checked that nobody was looking, opened a manhole,
Oh, my
climbed into the
goodness.
sewer, closed the
Are
manhole.
you serious?
Yes,
How
and then
did you open a manhole?
It would took.
You are not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Again, you had to Indiana Jones your porn. There was no
Wow.
like. You could just see porn.
I'm literally picturing you like trading out a magazine of the exact same weight for
Mm-hmm.
your dad's like penthouse that you found in the closet
Yeah.
and be like, he'll never know.
It felt very much like that. It was very clandestine. But now you can accidentally see porn every day.
Yeah.
I accidentally see porn almost every day.
Yeah.
Just like Googling lawn furniture. And I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa, what is that girl doing on that
Just
lawn
like
furniture?
checking my Twitter notifications
Yes.
now. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
People reply to tweets from bots reply to tweets from
Yeah.
4 years ago, and they're just like, I want you to fuck me. And
Yep.
it's like a picture of a naked girl. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yes.
Why? How is this?
Just think if
Yeah.
you're. But also the devices. The technological device.
Yeah.
You can literally buy.
Fleshlight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fleshlight. You can literally just buy a girl's butt.
Yeah.
Like you can just go to the store and be like, I just want the butt and vagina, please.
And they also make those based
Yeah.
on like molds of actual porn stars.
right,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And girls aren't excluded either. You can buy most
Oh, yeah,
porn
you can
star
buy dicks.
anytime.
Yeah.
You can just be like that guy that I see in the porn. First off, porn
that I
is-
see in the porn.
Porn. By the way, porn has gotten just absurd. Like it's not even sexy at all to
No.
me.
Was
It's
it ever sexy to you?
I feel like in the 70s it was like, you know what I mean? Like there was
What
some
is this
like
head movement you're
style.
doing?
It's the
A lot
God.
more
There was
hair
some,
all
like-
over the body though. In the 70s.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it felt like 2 people having sex. Now it just feels like 2
Well-
actors looking at themselves in mirrors, pretending
how
to
you're
have
supposed to
sex
do
Well,
with
that's
another
why
human.
there's this one porn star. What's his name? His name is like James Dean.
Yeah.
From a couple years ago, he became like a huge, massive hit amongst women because he just was like a normal looking dude. Looking like he was having normal sex with women, and like women were like, "This is all I want in my life."
Yes,
like there wasn't, he wasn't overly chiseled. He wasn't like a
Yeah.
massive human being.
Yeah.
like, and he was just like a regular guy who was like, "I'm gonna be kind to you," and like had nice sex with women on camera.
Well, it's
and ladies
funny
were
that
like,
that's
"This
like-
is the hottest thing ever."
Yeah, no shit. But anyway, I want to be to be a 17-year-old boy again.
Also with the apps now, I mean, I don't even know what they're called anymore. Tinder, Grindr, what are they? We
Oh,
can
yeah.
find partners. We never had that.
Oh, yeah.
We
No,
actually
no,
go
no.
and talk to girls.
like idiots.
Waste money on them. At the bar.
Jesus.
I have
Octobot.
a friend. Anyway, Octobot. I have a friend who's dating a new girl, and I met her the other night, and we're just having like some drinks or whatever, and I had enough drinks, so I was like, "So how did you guys meet?" And my buddy was like, well, she was looking at her phone, and I was looking at my phone, and then we decided to meet up, and I just kind of stared at him. I'm like, "Are you telling me you met on Tinder?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "That's fine.
Yeah,
I have no
just
doubt."
say
But he was
that.
like avoiding telling me how they met.
We had an exchange electronically.
Yeah.
That was mediated by an intermediary application.
Yeah.
that realized we could be compatible sexually
Yeah.
and emotionally.
Yeah.
Mainly
And we happen to be
sexually,
within
So-
2 miles of each other.
So you found on Tinder? Yes.
Yes.
That's yes.
Yeah, Match.com has some competition now, huh?
They own
Come
Tinder.
on. They own Tinder?
Match.com owns Tinder?
It's either Match.com or
Or like one of
eHarmony.
those-
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Those apps
That's smart.
that work.
Yeah.
They get scooped up by
Real quick.
like the online dating
Real
site.
quick.
RQ.
Let's just hope
Yeah.
that when we die and get what do you call it?
Incarnated?
We'll have future technology to do that with Alex.
When
I
we
know
get-
Allison doesn't mind.
When we get recreated.
Yeah. When we
Recreated.
get into our
Recreated.
recreation machine, which is mainly just for recreation,
and it would be.
you get recreated. That's a
Yeah.
Anyway, so Octobot, super excited.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they're pushing into the soft technologies. Oh, but what I was going to say, which I totally didn't even
Yeah, 'cause you
mention,
BID'd.
was that the Real Doll company is putting in the most amount of money for virtual reality.
Oh, that does
Because
not surprise
they
me at
want
all.
you to be able to have the real doll and then put your headset on and then see a real woman in the position of the real doll, but be
God.
able to feel the places because
Feel the places.
yeah, because
I
of the
can't
stuff.
imagine being the woman who has to film that fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure.
Well, she's a porn star,
Well,
so
right, but it's
happy to do it.
filming VR
Yeah.
is different than filming just a regular like shoot. You know, you have to
Is
shoot
it
things.
Allison? How would you know?
But how would I know filming VR is different than
Yes.
filming? Because I filmed
Porn.
VR.
Science?
No,
You did?
I didn't say porn. I said VR.
Yeah.
Boring.
I know, too.
Moving
They'll
on.
have like headsets. Like you can only imagine just being
Yeah,
having
but
sex
they-
with some
they have
dude who's got
cameras.
this giant camera head.
You have cameras all over the place, and you can't move out of certain
Yeah, yeah,
zone.
yeah.
Like it's hard to shoot VR stuff.
Yeah,
I'll
it's,
give it a
yeah.
shot.
It's intense. You mean VR stuff or the?
Filming it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of crazy shit,
Yeah.
you ready for this?
I don't know. Am I?
Elon Musk,
Yay! We're fanboys.
well,
Well, oh no.
is looking to kickstart transhuman evolution with brain hacking technology.
Like
I
making
don't
us mutants?
understand what that means.
Yeah, I know, because Allison, every once in a
Also-
while, you're very sort of like, I don't want weird shit in my face.
Yeah. Also, why is Elon Musk kickstarting anything?
I don't. It's not. Not kickstarting in the sense of the
not
company
like the
Kickstarter.
he's looking to
He's looking to
literally
kickstart.
just kickstart a study.
Yeah. Well,
Got it.
So okay.
He's like he wants to turn some like neuromancers, right? Isn't that what
Right.
it was?
So what happens is
Neuromancers.
there's a so he was being interviewed about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And one of the
Can
things
we
that
have
he
him on our
started.
show? Could someone
I
out
would
there
love
who
to,
knows
yeah.
him
Drunk Smith.
get him on our show?
Oh,
Let's get him-
God,
let's get him
you would
drunk.
be so great
Like
drunk.
like episode 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
And we'd be
Yeah.
like, just talk about stuff.
I might cry.
Yeah. Oh, you totally.
He's awesome.
Totally.
All right.
So he's talking about lots of different stuff, and then they sort of fall into this thing where he said one of the biggest issues that we're going to have is that computers are going to become so much smarter than us that we're going to lose. We're going to be the idiots.
Oh.
We're going to be the people who
I'm already there.
yeah. The computers will be so much smarter than us that we literally will become the people that are like a der.
Yeah. Ever.
Ever. But what he said is that the way to counteract that is
Okay.
to use this technology that called neural lacing.
Neural lacing?
lace.
Got it.
Essentially what that would do is it would put a sort of like a lattice work on top of your brain
Okay.
that would allow you to, using your brain, interface with computers.
That's kind of cool.
I know.
That's awesome.
So if you think about it, he had the example of like a calculator.
Right.
Like right now, we don't have to do math.
Right.
We take
Yeah.
out our phone, open a calculator, and do the calculation.
I know, it's kinda
We
sad.
decide when we need that to be done,
Right.
but we don't do the work in our
Right,
head.
right.
So he said if you had a neural lace, you would just go, oh, I need to know what this large number is divided by that large number, then multiply by this large number, and the neural lace would go get that information from a computer and then give
Bring
it to your
you.
brain.
Right.
So you would just think, oh, I need this information, and then you would go, the answer is that.
Right.
So he has the like
And
technology.
it's the same-
He knows the stuff that can actually make this happen.
Well, so here's the deal.
Okay.
So in this in this interview that he was talking about, they were like, yeah, there's people that are working on stuff like this and all that stuff, and he said, oh, where's the quote that was so great? I was like, okay. Discussing brain hacking. Oh God, what was the thing that he said? It was so great. Because essentially
well, you find it. I'm going to say something.
Yeah, go.
You're right. I normally do freak out about like we're getting stuff put in us that shouldn't be put in us. But I feel you find the quote.
I got it.
Oh, okay. But I feel like my concern has always been when it's like we might die, so put our consciousness in something else.
You're okay for
like,
augmenting to be like super. Like if somebody was like, hey, we can embed this thing in your legs and you can run 2 times faster. You'd be like, I don't need to run 2 times faster, but I like that I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that would be more like, if someone is paralyzed.
Yeah, of course.
And they have something that's going to fix them, then yeah, I'm all about it. Then this feels like something that's just like, I mean, it does freak me out a little because that is a great example, the calculator and all that kind of stuff. But I'm trying to think of like, I don't know, maybe because we were just talking about this, but like, what if you're on a first date with someone? And you like want to say something? Can you like basically Google them in your mind and then?
I mean, I think you will be able to at some point. I mean, it seems like a Black Mirror
weird
episode.
To me. Yeah, exactly.
That's a really good point because like if you're on a date and you want to impress a girl, you can say anything to impress her. 'Cause you have instant knowledge of
like what's your
everything.
actual
She's like,
intellect
"I don't give a
after
shit."
this?
But that doesn't impress her if everybody has that.
Well,
So,
right.
like, how
You know what I mean?
Then how do you
Yeah.
impress a girl anymore? If
Well,
you all
but
know
you
the
were
same stuff?
talking about book smart versus
Street smarts?
Street smarts. I mean, basically, this allows you to everybody will have book smarts.
Book smarts, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
But the street smarts part is the part of where do you apply that information?
That's very interesting. Like even just thinking about our like the presidential campaign that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if like that was something both candidates had?
That's true.
Like then how do you?
Well, and also especially
That is
somebody
weirdly
could be
like
typing,
how do you make a decision? Yeah, you know.
Well, again, it goes back to street smarts. What do they want to do?
Yeah.
Not how many facts they have. I mean, the facts don't matter per se. It's really what they're going to do about them.
Right.
And that's not something. That's the stuff where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm down for the concept of being able to have. I mean, we already have it, right? So we already have. It's just one step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go, who was that guy in that fucking movie? I take out my phone, I look, and within 30 seconds, I know, and I'm off to the races talking about something else. You know what I mean? All this is doing is taking that step out. When I go, who's the guy from The Thing? Oh, it was Billy Zane, and
do we then have the issue though of like, can people hack our brains?
Well, that's the other thing is not just hack your brains, but I could give you information that's incorrect.
You mean my lattice could connect to your lattice instead of connecting to an actual computer?
Well, we don't know. I'm assuming it would be connecting to the internet.
Yeah.
And we all know how good Wikipedia is.
Yeah.
Considering I was a coal miner for a while in my past life.
What it says?
Hell yeah.
What was the quote?
Oh, so it's just this last little bit. It may not be as far-fetched as it sounds. It may actually be based on verifiable science. Already, the mesh part is locked down. Nanotechnology experts have already developed an ultrafine mesh of electronics that can seamlessly merge with the brain.
Oh, what?
This mesh has been tested on mice.
Oh, my gosh.
And Mr. Musk has hinted at announcing some developments in the area very soon.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and now, the other thing that's crazy is, do you know how you know what we just announced it a couple weeks ago, or I mean, the world announced it.
Yeah,
the world announced it, and we talked about it. But that Uber was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the driverless cars, next week, next week."
And we've heard about them, right? Or
we've heard that they've been developing it, but it's like
no. Have we heard how successful it's been?
Oh no, but I saw they had a lady, I think it was for like TechCrunch or something. They had people go to the like inaugural.
Too much wine.
Foliage.
It's spoilage.
What?
Foliage? Anyway,
Foliage.
they went to the kickoff.
Yeah, there we go.
More mild use of language. And had people take sort of the first rides. They would request the Uber.
Right.
It would go to them. They would then, and so it's cool. You get into the car, and there's a tablet on the back of the car that says where you're going to go.
Right.
And it says, I'm ready to go. And you literally press the button and the car goes.
Wow.
As the passenger.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, oh my God. And then it shows the like layout of all the like scannings, and you can see the different cars in blue and the different road, and it reads the street lights. And the lady who was in it was like, we stopped for a yellow light and then we went through another yellow light.
Oh,
so
interesting.
clearly it has some sort of decision in there
Yeah.
going, that's too
That's
yellow.
one I can make
Yeah,
too
exactly.
yellow.
Well, but that's everybody
The
makes that
answer's
decision.
none. None more black.
Do these things go on the
Not more
freeway
black.
and go like 65 miles per hour?
Dude, I was in Kevin Burr's Tesla. We were going like 70, 75, and it was driving itself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, the autopilot in the Tesla is rad.
Yeah.
So he has a Tesla? Kevin has a
Yeah, he just got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting one. Mikey,
I
my
know.
buddy Mike from TRS, back in the TRS days, he was like one of the first guys.
Back in the
He's
TRS
had
days.
2 or 3 of them. Like he keeps
Yeah.
upgrading. He's just like Mr. Tesla.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But he's not Mr. Tesla because that's Elon Musk.
That's Elon
and we
Musk.
want him on our show.
Or
Yeah, we
Nikola Tesla.
Or Nikola Tesla. Or one of those.
Anyway, so Neural Laces.
Neural laces.
We'll see,
Yeah,
man.
Laces out, everybody.
Laces out, motherfucker. Laces out.
All right. We should probably wrap it
It
up.
does absolutely sound like a Black Mirror episode, though. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I would totally be in line day 1.
Oh, my gosh. You'd have to go get it.
Maybe day 4.
Yeah.
I'll let a couple people be like, yeah, it's great. Oh,
You're
what's
like
wrong with your
twitching.
eye?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a short circuit in it. I ejaculate every hour.
Whoa.
I'll be like, I am next in line.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Sign
me up.
Don't break my dick.
Don't break my dick. Please name the episode that. Please don't forget. And name the
Yeah.
episode something else.
It's just as long as it fits in the thing. Yeah.
Don't break my dick.
Don't break my dick. Oh my God, what's the picture going to
All
be?
right.
A dick.
No, it's not going to be a dick. It can't be a dick.
It'll just be a picture of Richard Nixon.
No one will listen to it.
I know. They'll be
It'll
like,
be our worst listened to episode
exactly.
ever.
Our worst listened to episode ever.
Is that a phrase?
It is
I
now.
made it a phrase. Anyway, thank you for listening to our worst listened to episode ever. I'm sure we got a lot of stuff wrong, or if you just want to email us and say, what's up? Because you're like flying a plane to work or something like
Yeah.
that. Email us at halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter, halfhourhappyhr. And that is it for this episode. I'm Allison Hayslip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. With us, as always, has been the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Super Volcano Krajewski.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We will see you next week
Yes, we will.
in your ears.
We're going to see you in your ear holes. It's sexy in there. Bye.
Now leaving Nerdist.com.